Hey everyone, how y'all doing? Welcome back to my channel and welcome to a new weekly writing vlog. So it's currently Monday, September 12th. It's currently almost 2 p.m. and I'm actually going to save my writing for the end of the day today because I want to edit a video first. And I'm kind of feeling more motivated and inspired to do that right now. I'm feeling really tired today, so video editing just seems like a better idea than working on my book. If you've not yet checked out last week's writing vlog, I will link it up above in the cards for you to check out. It is one of my favorite writing vlogs that I've made this entire year. I don't know why, but I am just really obsessed with it, so please go check it out if you have not yet already and then come back to this one. But basically, I'm working on my project AMS. I'm outlining it right now, getting it ready for NaNoWriMo in November. We left off last week with almost 5,000 words in the outline. This is a dual timeline story, and right now I'm just focusing on the now timeline. I'm going to focus on the then timeline next month. I just really want to hammer out this main timeline because it does take up the majority of the book. So I guess my goal for this week is just to continue working on this. I don't have any like set goals because it's only the 12th. We still have like 3 weeks left in the month basically, so I'm not like in a huge rush. I just want to make sure that it's like, you know, as good as it can be. So I'm just going to continue working towards the end goal here of finishing this now timeline outline this month. So this week is just going to be working towards that goal. But I just wanted to start out this vlog before I went ahead and started editing a video. But yeah, I will update you guys later when I've actually done some writing. Wednesday. Yesterday I did the bare minimum in terms of writing. I worked on the outline a little bit, but I kind of just like, I don't even remember what I did. I think I just wrote a few sentences and then I was like, I'm not feeling this, and so I just didn't do it. I'm really trying not to force it if it's like really not flowing or from like a really bad mood, because I feel like the work is just not good. So I opted not to do much work yesterday, and then today I opened up the outline document, stared at it for a few seconds, and I was like, this is also not the vibe. I don't know what it is. I don't feel like working on the outline. So I decided to do something that's like, I wanted to do it. Was it necessarily productive? No, because I technically didn't do any new work. But you guys saw me like writing in my notebook. I basically took all of the character profiles that I have written here and I put them into the journal. I had about 5 characters to do. So like, this is my main character's grandpa. I did Finn's little sister and then like Finn's whole family, so I did that. I didn't put in Lucy's parents, and I just realized I meant to save 2 pieces of paper in between Lucy's family and Finn's family in the notebook so I could fill them in later, and then I didn't. So I guess they're gonna have to go at the end, which isn't that big of a deal. But yeah, so like I said, it wasn't like too productive because the character profiles were already done. It was just a matter of me like transferring them over. But you know what? I felt like that's all that I have in me today to do. I think my period's coming soon, so I'm just kind of feeling like bogged down and like not really in the mood to do anything. So I'm doing my best. This is just, you know, it was either do this or do nothing kind of thing, so I did this. But I think I'm gonna stop now because my hand's hurting a little bit, and I think I'm gonna read for a while. And maybe I'll come back to this later. I am hanging out with Rochelle tonight, but she's working until like 8 or 9, so I don't really know when I'm gonna be going over. But yeah, at least I got something done today. so it's now Friday. I actually did some really good work on the outline yesterday. The outline is now sitting at 6,115 words. I think I wrapped up the fun and games. I could be wrong. I need to just like double check everything. For right now, I think the fun and games is done. So I think right now the only blank spots I have are in the bad guys close in beat. There are just like 2 scenes that I wanted to put to kind of bridge the gap between like different scenes, different beats. So I need to figure those out, but I'm pretty sure that's it. I'm gonna quickly scroll through. Okay, I do still have missing scenes. I knew it was too good to be true. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna highlight these so I don't miss them because these ones are not highlighted for some reason. So yeah, it looks like I do still have some missing things in the fun and games, but then I think that's it. So I'm gonna try to hammer out some of them today. I still have like half the month left. It is currently the 16th, so I do still have half the month left to worry about this because it's really just my goal now to get the now timeline done, and it's almost done. So the only other thing that I'm focusing on are the character profiles, which I do still have a couple that I can put in here, but they really don't have a huge role in the story, at least not in this first draft. I wouldn't mind trying to give them a bit of a bigger role in later drafts, but right now I'm just not too concerned about it. And like I've said before, like I do have their character profiles written, they're just not transferred into here. So yeah, I really feel like I can just take things a bit slowly and not work on it too much, which is good because I have a lot of books to read this month and a lot of videos to film, a lot of things to be doing. But I don't know, I'm feeling excited about this. I like the work that I did yesterday. It was like a mini kind of road trip scene. It's like a mixture between like a road trip and like a ferry ride. It's just like a little day trip kind of situation, and it causes some complications, some changing of feelings. I figured out how to get from point A to point B with, you know, bridging the gap between the fun and games and the midpoint. I'm feeling excited about it. I was talking to Kath yesterday and just getting really excited about everything. So I'm just really excited that this book finally seems to be like clicking in some way. It's just been such a long time coming, and I feel like I've finally gotten the story to be kind of roughly where I want it to be. Like I've mentioned before, I definitely think that this book is going to need some rewrites and some heavy revisions, but I think overall it's pretty decent. I don't know, I'm really nervous to write it, but also really excited. So I think today the main goal is to fill out some of these missing scenes. I'm gonna kind of just look at each one and see which ones I feel like I can do today, and then next week I think I'll focus on filling out the rest of them. And I also need to make sure that I continue the timeline because I kind of dropped off the timeline at some point, so I need to kind of continue with that a little bit. So I think the next 2 weeks are going to be pretty focused on filling in the missing spaces, looking over the outline to make sure I like everything, including the timeline, maybe transferring the other character profiles into the notebook. So I'm excited. Yeah, I'm gonna get to work and then I'll come back to film another clip or 2 before I end out this vlog. So I'm gonna see how much I can get done right now. Okay, so I filled in some of the blank spaces. One of the scenes I really like, and it was one that like I wasn't even planning, like it just kind of formed as I was writing it, and it is beautiful. I'm so excited about it. But the outline is now almost at 7,300 words. So we love that for me. Yeah, I feel really good about the outline right now, and I'm excited to jump back into it next week. But for now, that brings us to the end of this vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a huge thumbs up. Comment down below and let me know what you've been up to writing wise recently, because I'd really love to know. Subscribe if you have not yet already, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!